Good morning. It's July 21st, and I'm in Hillsdale. I'm taking a bit of a hike in a neighborhood I don't walk in very often. I happen to have to drop off some books down here, so I decided to come down and just wander around here while I'm out. And of course, the first thing I just decided to walk down here is actually just a place, so this will just be a little turn around and back again. Also, no sidewalks here. Um, Nice little park area here in the middle, though. Had a good birthday yesterday. We had dinner with my niece and her husband and their just over 1 year old baby, whom we had not seen properly due to restrictions. So that was good. I happened to share a birthday with my older brother, so yeah, this is his daughter. So she and his other daughter was with them in Kelowna, so they were celebrating over there, and we were celebrating here, and it all worked out. Hello. I don't think he's happy to see me. Dogs. Dogs are all like that. Okay, well, that was kind of a useless walk, but got me started anyway. It's not too hot yet, and in fact, our temperatures in the forecast have dropped a bit to under 30 for the extended forecast. Which is nice. Maybe we'll go over and get on the sidewalk side. I also got lots of editing done on the Tangled Stars revision done yesterday, which was cool. The book's coming along. I still haven't gotten to the parts I know are going to need more rewriting. But I'm enjoying reading it, which is always a good sign if you enjoy reading your own stuff. And you wait long enough, and it's a bit like reading somebody else's stuff. I should make sure I know where I am at all times, or I'll get lost here. Oh, I know where we are. Okay. The what used to be the president's house for the university was down at the end of this street. I'm going to go through the park over here. Way down there, but it's not the president's house anymore. It's kind of interesting with the archway formed by the trees in front of us. It's a cool effect as you walk toward it here, especially with this little bit of haze and smoke. I assume it's mostly smoke in the air. This is Dark Park, I think is the missing letter there. It says Arc Park. Just a little pocket park, you might say. A touch of green. A couple of benches where you can sit and look at each other. And this hedge Now, where is this bringing me out? That must be Hill Avenue, right? Gotta be. Not Hill. Hillsdale? Is it called Hillsdale? The whole neighborhood is called Hillsdale. So I've walked down over on that side before. I'll stay over here. University is sort of just ahead of us and over on the other side past these houses and then the street that's over there. So walk around this way. It's a long and winding road, but not the one the Beatles sang about. One of the fun things with the Tangled Stars is that one of the characters is a cat, Tybalt. He's a cat with an artificial intelligence overlay on his brain. So he's still a cat, but he's also very smart and can talk. Not with his throat, he just generates the sound. But anyway, never mind that. But I'm having fun giving little pearls of cat wisdom at the top of each chapter. So I had one yesterday where Tybalt's saying he thinks all humans should be indoor humans. They'd be safer, happier, and cause less damage to wildlife. Which of course is what they say about indoor cats. That amused me. The beeping in the distance, that's the sound of summer. Some backing up piece of heavy equipment. It's recycling day is why all these blue bins are out here. There's more green space. I'm a fan of green space. Let's go to the green space. This has just brought me back to where I was before. Pseudo Gardens Personal Care Home in front of us. I don't know if it's always been that or if it was a school at one time, or if it's both, or has been both. So there's green space here, but it's literally just green space. There's no paths through it. It doesn't really go anywhere. That's why I think this must have been a school. This was the playground. Probably. Green space goes way back there. So this house over here used to be the university president's house. Been to many a reception in there, and I'm rather peeved at the university for bowing to some loudmouth student who didn't like the idea of them having a president's house. Which is basically what it was. They didn't ask me, or I would have told them what I thought. Kind of pretty back there. Well, not with the green thing in front of us. But. So that's the Wascana Parkway, just the other side of those trees. And the university. Also just the other side of those trees. If you're out there on Facebook or YouTube, please say hi. Nice bit of front yard gardening there. Of course, I was sorry. I was walking over there just a couple of days ago on Monday when I walked down alongside the lake to the university. Obviously the recycle pickup has not quite made it here yet. It's quite warm. It's not that the air temperature is that high, but it's muggy, and that's very unusual for Saskatchewan. It's just felt really muggy the last few days. Without us getting any rain to speak of. We had a few showers yesterday, but there's a hole in the ground. This will probably just take us around in the loop, but that's okay. I have no major goals here, except not to get lost and be able to find the car again after I've wandered around down here. Some kind of construction going on all along here. Not sure which side is easier to walk on. They're digging a hole. I'm digging a hole where the rain gets in. Yes, I know it's supposed to be fixing a hole. Stops my mind from wandering where it will go. Still remember as a kid when my brother got Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album, which of course is by the Beatles. I don't know what they're doing. Digging a hole. Or fixing the pavement at this point, I can't tell. Sorts of trucks and chunks and pavement torn up and everything else. And I thought it was actually a band called Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. I didn't know it was the Beatles. I thought because they start with the song saying, "We're Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. We hope you will enjoy the show." There's a bit of green space here in the middle of this as well. Let's find a sidewalk here. Sgt. Pepper's one and only Lonely Hearts Club Band. Sit back and let the evening go. I walked down here before. I think there was construction going on then too, so this must have been going on for a while. Yeah, I remember going around this little cul-de-sac. Well, it's not really a cul-de-sac. I can get out over there to my left. Not a cul-de-sac at all. Here's the cross street. So I probably won't go up that way. Sidewalk's over there. Let's see if we can get to it without tripping over something. So there's the university again, just down there. Nice bit of flowers and that island there. Construction ends. Well, that's a relief. I can pick up my pace. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band. It's wonderful to see you. It's certainly a thrill. Yep, stuck in my head now. Okay, well, Langley over there would take me back out to Hillsdale. Yes, it's running in my head. We'd like to take you home with us. We'd love to take you home. This is a dead end, I think. Or is it? Oh, maybe not. It's a crescent. I can keep on going down that way. There's no sidewalks. That's the Louvain again. So I was just walking on the other side of that on Monday. The university's down that way. I know where I am. That's good. I like the looks of this house with the trees and the kind of the dark woods. It's a very secluded feeling. Except you have the Louvain right there making noise. No exit, it says. So if we go down here, we'll just be walking back out again. So we'll do that anyway. Oh, these aren't houses, they're apartments. Oh, or possibly condos. Kind of nice, tucked away in here. And again, with the lovely little park here. A little more park over there. Now, there's not a path through the park. I could probably walk on the grass, though. There's a sidewalk. Where would it take me? Let's follow the sidewalk. Hi, Kirk in Vancouver. Kind of in a little apartment condo complex down here. And grass, please keep off. Okay. Decisions. Oh, there's a pool over here. Let's follow the sidewalk. See where it goes. Okay. There's a pool in this complex. Quincy Green, that's what this is called. No water in the pool, though. Nice park. I remember walking down, I think that street there in front of this park and not coming into it, so I'm glad I ended up coming this way this time. It's kind of nice little development. Carries on down there. Well, if I'd come around the corner instead of going on the sidewalk, I would have come out down there. There's another development on the other side I've been in a few times. Oops. Speed bump. I tripped over the speed bump because I'm moving so fast. So again, there's the Louvain. You can see a bit of the lake over there. I'm going to walk out in front of traffic, but I do want to cross over to the other side here. I'm jaywalking, but don't tell anybody. Griffin's Walk. I think we'll walk down into Griffin's Walk. I'm not a griffin, but I've known a couple of people that live down here. In fact, not that long ago, I came down here to rehearse a duet with somebody because their voice teacher is down here. Let's take a little walk in Griffin's Walk. clockwise or counterclockwise? Let's go clockwise. Route 2 has some nice parkland in the middle here. It's a mixture of sort of apartment style condos and then sort of standalone. Maybe about 3 times I've been down here for one reason or another. I remember interviewing somebody that lived down here too when I was working on the Association of Professional Engineers and Geoscientists of Saskatchewan, deep breath, history book. One of the people I interviewed lived down in here. It's a very nice little neighborhood. These buildings have a kind of, I don't know, Swiss chateau look to them, I think. I'll just cut through the grass here. Can't quite remember the person I interviewed. I have a feeling it might have been over here somewhere. These style look familiar. And I still have Sergeant Pepper running through my head. Should never have started singing it. Trying to remember, one of these was the one with the voice teacher, but I don't quite remember exactly which one. But she was somewhere in this area. And I wouldn't point it out if I did remember, so. Mostly garages facing this way, it seems like. I prefer the older houses where the garages are in the back and don't dominate the front of your house, like happens with anything like this. I also don't know why they don't have sidewalks here. Does nobody in Griffin's Walk ever walk around? Well, having said that, there's somebody walking. So they're wearing a safety vest, so probably not a resident. There'll be a dead end down there anyway, so we'll go back out the way we came in. Anyway, little touch of Griffin's Walk there. How long have I been out? 24 minutes. Well, we'll keep going down to the right here, back towards Robert's Place, which is the high-rise one there. This is all Griffin's Walk behind this wall. I head straight back to the car from here. I think I'll be a little early, so I'll stretch this out a little further. Lots of groundskeeping going on in Griffin's Walk. That's why people live in places like that. Beautiful grounds that you don't have to look after. No grass you have to mow yourself. And as I mentioned before, here's a Lakeshore Steakhouse. Now, if I go that way, I think I could walk over to by the Saskatchewan Archives. Hi, Roger. Hillsdale Medical Clinic. This is also the building that has my dentist in it, so that's the last couple of times I've walked in this area. There's my dental clinic. It's been because I or my daughter had a dentist appointment. I think when I was here before, I thought I saw a tide walk that would take me down there. And I guess I do, but I don't think it takes me anywhere much. Oh, maybe I can get around the end down there. Okay, we'll go that way and see what happens. Snowshoe hare, 2 of them. There's always wildlife if you consider that wildlife. And they certainly aren't tame rabbits or tame hares, so I guess it's wildlife. Nice condo building here. I've been in there to interview someone. I think I've been in there. Did I just interview him and know that he lived in there? Not entirely sure. The building in front of us has the Saskatchewan Archives, which is a space I have spent time in, researching. Mostly pictures, a lot of old photos in there. And they're fairly well organized, so you have a chance of finding what you're looking for. We'll go down in front of it here. Not that there's much to see, it's just, I don't know what else, there's other things in here, but the Saskatchewan Archives are in here. So were you going to the archives, through those doors is where you would go. But all you can do now is look at me. And then the archives are kind of in this wing here. Just on the ground floor, I think. Unless it's changed since the last time I was there. So we're getting to the tree farms over there, the arboretum. Oh, here's what else is in here. It doesn't actually say the archives are in there. Have they moved them? I didn't see a sign. Maybe they've moved them since the last time I used them. I'll have to look if I need them again. Because you'd think there'd be a sign if they were there. Okay, well I think we'll start moseying back in car direction, Carward, Squidward, Carward. Park Manor, this is called. So, very nice place, condo-wise. I don't know what all the construction is. It's always construction. Oh, good. If I'm not careful, I could get splashed by one of these puddles. Albert Plaza. And again, this is the other side of the dental or the building that has the dentist clinic in it, dental clinic. There used to be a gas station on this corner up here. They tore it out, but nothing's ever been built there. It does collect water after a rain. Makes a puddle. Twice yesterday, looking at, major sites, not just somebody's writing. They talked about people backpedaling, BACK-PEDDLING, which is entirely wrong. There we go. Looks like my battery died. So thanks for letting me know, Roger. Hopefully didn't lose too much there. I think it'll be working now on just the phone mic, I hope. Can you hear me now? That's very annoying. With the external mic disconnected, I would hope that the phone mic is picking me up, but I don't know unless somebody tells me. Yes, good. Yeah, this mic, it's great, but there's a problem with the charger. It comes in a little box, you put it in, and the box charges it, but it's been not connecting properly, and there's no way to tell. It just dies. It doesn't give you any sort of warning. So, and they did offer to replace it if I kept having trouble, so I guess I'll try that route. Otherwise, I may have to look at an entirely different brand. They're not cheap though, so it's not too windy today, so hopefully the phone mic is okay. Who's there? Ah, good. I'm back. It says Kirk, so I know I'm back on YouTube too. This is Jubilee Avenue. This may be a somewhat shorter one. I do have other things to do, and it looks like I've worked my way back close to the car. A little faster than I expected. Well, hi, Miriam from India. Still got probably 10 or 15 minutes left here, and I'll be done. Guess I can find somewhere to stretch it out as I walk down this way, which maybe I can. Newer house. Well, if I walk down to the left, that'll stretch it out because my car's to the right, so let's do that. Sidewalk's on the other side of the street. moving van, it looks like. We were pleased to see last night that the house next to ours, which sold, and people who had lived in it had been there for half a century probably, or more, probably more. We were worried that somebody was going to tear it down and build something brand new, but last night it was all lit up. People seemed to have been moving stuff in, and there were cars there this morning, so I think someone has moved in, at least partially, which would seem to indicate they're not planning to tear it down, because that would be an odd thing to do, move in and then tear it down. You can always see Roberts Plaza there as a landmark around here. If I can't trust my lapel mic, I'm going to probably just have to go back to using this mic until I can get a proper solution. Interesting, those two houses seem to run together with that deck being... Huh. Could be a dog run, maybe? I don't know. That's different. Rough pavement, almost twisted my ankle. So far I've done 130 some of these in a row without hurting myself, so that's something. It's a little cloudy today. I think that's mostly cloud and not smoke. Sure could use a drenching rain. Bird bath. There's some white lilies. Some version of the fairy lilies that are the provincial flower. These ones are white. Provincial flower is orange and a bit of black. Very quiet down here. Can't even hear a lot of traffic noise. Always makes me a little more self-conscious about talking to myself. The dogs always know when I walk by talking to myself. They hear me. I think if I follow this, it'll just take me right to my car. Now, to the right. Oh, no, it won't. It's not this street. Oh, that's good to know. Here's McNiven again, which I've already walked down. I've still got time to kill, so I'll keep wandering this way. Yeah, that was only Jubilee there, so actually my car's further down. But off to the right, I believe. I hope. And we have to go back to Jubilee there to get to it reliably, because this, I believe, is just a little roundabout. Which we will take roundabout. Might as well walk through the trees. This doesn't end, it goes on this way, so I might as well carry on this way. I'll fill my hour out here yet. When I first came down here, I ran into the recycling trucks. I didn't run into them. Oh, there's my car. Okay. I'm not as lost as I thought I might be. I'm on exactly the right street. Oops. Unexpected bump. How long have I been? Yeah, this one's going to be a little shorter, but I'm not walking any further because there's the car. And my battery, my mic died too, so. Some nice front yard flowers. I think I'll take that silver car on the other side parked in Lonely Splendor. Since it's mine, that would seem to be the best car to take. Alrighty, we'll wrap this one up. Only about 45 minutes, but I have other things to do, and that's just how it worked out. So thanks so much for walking with me, live or watching the replay. Sorry about the sound. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye for now.